Hey, what's going on? We're back here at the B&B. We've been taping up windows, getting ready to do some painting on the B&B. She needs a fresh coat of paint, and it's been pretty rough brushing that on there. So I was out and picked up a little something. I thought it might make this job a little easier. Check it out. So Harbor Freight had the Avanti AV-APS1 on sale. It's an airless sprayer. They had it on sale for $1.99. So let's unbox this sucker and see if it helps us out. So this is me unboxing this, and this looks like our sprayer. Come with some wrenches, some cleaning stuff, and then these couple of bolts here are going to be what holds the handle together here. So we'll get that buttoned up here right now. You can see right here, the bolt goes through here, and then this wing nut will go right up on it just like that. Puts the handle together, just simple going. And then this right here tightens it up at the bottom, easy. And then the wing nuts are tightened up here and here. Easy enough, right? So it came with this hose. And this hose is going to connect to this fitting, the big hose. The smaller hose will connect to this fitting. So we'll get that done right now. And there we have it. And then we've got our high pressure hose here, and I don't know, it feels it's a pretty rigid feeling hose, and it's going to screw on to this terminal right here. So we got to take the plugs out, we'll get that screwed on. So we got the plug screwed out, so we'll screw this fitting right here, right on, just like that. I'm sure one of the wrenches that they gave us is going to tighten this thing up. So this one right here, snug it up just a little bit, and that was the 19 to snug that. So the other end of our rigid hose is going to connect right here on this cap. Will come off. So we'll take that off like that. The other end will screw on just like that. So to snug this guy up, we're going to use the two 19s that they gave us. One will go there. The other one will go here. So we'll get that done. Can't hold the camera and do it. So this is how our two 19s will snug that up. Now we got to deal with the tip. So this came with this Avanti 515 tip. So we will get that installed into this guy right here. These guys are everywhere. Cicada. He's not happy because I caught him. There you go, little guy. So putting the tip on, it's got a little seal that goes right down in there. And then the tip goes right through that hole there. So let's get that put in. So with the tip in, it's hard to hold, but to set it to spray, you move the nozzle up where it says spray, like that, and then that right there shuts it off straight up and down. And I'm guessing this is clean. but haven't made it that far yet. And we got to snug this big nut up here with one of these wrenches that they gave us. So we just snugged it up there. 30 millimeter was that one, 30 millimeter. Snugged it up. This is the trigger lock right there. So you trigger lock it. That way you can't spray it. And then this unlocks it. So you can spray it. All right. I think we're ready to prime it up. So here we go. So I just got it all put together. Now we're going to prime it with water just to see how it goes. So I got a water bucket and then a waste bucket. And then that's the spray and prime knob. And right there is the prime button. So we're going to plug it up and see what we get. So we're going to try to prime it up. So we got it on prime here. Here's the primer bulb. So we got it water and water just to see what she does. So here we go. The power switch is right here. The water's coming out. We're going to switch it to spray. So we should be spraying now. So I've got the tip. I've got it locked here so it can't spray. So open it up. Tip is set to spray. So let's see if it sprays water. Looks like we're going to need to snug that up with the wrench. Be right back. Yeah, that was a little loose. So we snugged it up with the 30. Got it snugged up. No more leaks, so let's look at it now. Here we go. It's only water. That was the 30. Pretty neat, right? So the water did pretty good. So now I'm going to try to transition it over to paint. And I've only got paint in gallon jugs. I wish I had 5 gallon, but I didn't even bring a bucket with me today. So we're going to prime it up with some paint. And then we're going to paint this area up here. Paint that up there just to kind of see how she does. So maybe it'll do good, save us some time. We'll see. So now we're going to move the old truck out of the way so he don't get paint all over him. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to jump in the truck, move it out of the way, and then we'll get to painting. Hopefully we'll get this side painted right here. Maybe the rain will stay holding off, and we can get that done today. Get the sprayer cleaned back up and see how that goes. Yeah, so here at the B&B, the rain got us today. I think the sprayer is going to make my life a lot easier. I can't wait to try it out. But at least for the next few hours, we are serious raining. So until then, I'll report back. So it's later in the afternoon. The rain stopped. Got the new paint sprayer back out. We're going to prime it up again. So I did shorten up the hose. It come with 2 hoses. Since I'm using gallons, I took the 5 gallon hose off, put the 1 gallon on. We're going to fire it up and prime it up. So now we're going to get some gallons of paint. We're going to see what this thing does. So we did get us a gallon of paint here. Let's prime it up and see what happens. That made a little bit of a mess there. The hose jumped out of the bucket. So now I'm gonna stretch the hose out, make sure there's no tangles in it. I got a couple of ladders stood up, and then we're going to see if we can paint this. So that went pretty good. I mean, it went pretty good. Miscalculated on my paint just a little bit. Got a little air sucked in there, so I didn't really run out. I just tilted the bucket a little bit, but it went good. And it didn't take long at all. And the sprayer did really good. So check this out. So it looks good. A couple of the places where I scraped it, they're gonna have to have another coat. But all in all, it went really good and really quick. A good sprayer. So far, so good. So now we got to clean this sucker up. Just going to use water because it's going to come back maybe back to the B&B tomorrow. Maybe paint some more, maybe put another coat on. Might just wait just a few minutes, let it dry, and hit those spots again. So we're just going to use water to try to clean it up here. So, all in all, what do we think about the Avanti paint sprayer? Man, I'm giving it a thumbs up right now because, I mean, I went through a gallon of paint in 15 minutes. It's really good. The things that I like are it's quick to set up. You can really get it going quickly. The dislikes, which I knew would be the cleanup. Takes a minute, but hey, I took it apart. We got it cleaned up. Check it out. So I just took the hose off, cleaned the hose out, flushed the pump out, and then I took and cleaned out the spray head. I took it all apart, cleaned out my hoses. I'm going to be using it again here maybe tomorrow, so no need to store it up. Just maybe I'll take this guy down and clean the filter out next time. But all in all, this thing is good. So this was the Avanti AV-APS1, item number 57042 from Harbor Freight. And there we go. Another day at the B&B. We got everything cleaned up. We did a good job with the paint. I think it done good. Still got a couple of light spots where I scraped some off, but as you can see, we made quick work of it with the airless sprayer. So if you got like a day, maybe two, I could paint this whole thing. So until next time, we're out.